Hey all, thanks for checking out my video comparison of the Storm DNA Coil available on March 15th. I'm going to be comparing this to the Storm Summit Peak as well as the original DNA. There's some stats on me. Here are some stats on the ball. Layout is the same as the layout on the Summit Peak, 5 by 4.5 by 1 1/4. I really like that layout on the Summit Peak, so decided to do it on the. So here you will see the big asymmetrical core with the AI enhancement, coupled with the pearl cover stock on the DNA coil, really just pops off the dry. There was really no way I was going to be able to throw in the gutter on this house pattern. Could just get really as far left to right as I wanted, and the ball would still come back and finish through the pins. When you see the comparison with the Summit and with the original DNA, you'll see that there is a little bit heavier roll with the Summit Peak, because it is a symmetrical ball. It does kind of roll a little bit heavier. It's not quite as sharp and snappy. And then you will see also with the original DNA that there is, tries to hook a little bit earlier, doesn't get quite as far down the lane, doesn't quite snap. So I have to get a little bit further right with both the Peak and the original DNA, which is what you'll see here. So here we see the Peak, which is a little bit more rolly, doesn't quite get there on the first shot. So I had to move a little bit right, but then you'll see it's a little bit rollier, really starts to get up the hill as I start to square up, and gets through the pins really, really well still, but not quite as sharp as the DNA. So if you're looking for, that typical house shot, go long, snap hard ball, DNA coil is definitely something that I would want to take a look at. You can see the original DNA, just a little bit chuggier, a little bit slower, and have to square up a little bit more. So still rolls really, really good through the pins, but especially with the AI core on the coil, I think you're going to see a little bit higher carry percentage, a little bit better reaction through the pins if you're trying to go left to right on a typical house shot or a sport shot that's a little bit tighter. So thanks for checking out the video. I really appreciate it, and we'll storm.